is destructive.
This food is your culture.
Then the culture is destructive.
Oh, you are my...
So, a New York Times journalist has decided to go after the French love machine himself, Pepé Le Pew. Now, it's all under the guise of it teaching young boys that it's okay to be incredibly sexually aggressive with women. I take issue with this for this exact reason. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but she's not really into it. They never did, because this was made a long time ago, before many of us were born, and they don't show her reciprocating this type of aggressiveness, meaning that the entire premise of this gentleman's article is actually bunk, because he's not portrayed in a sense, in this light of being, of this being desirable for the female. But, weirdos are gonna weirdo, aren't they? So let's go to Memology for more of this. So Twitter quickly placed it on trending organically, and that's because we all know what Twitter is. Like, we know who runs Twitter. We know their ideologies and their mindsets. So let's keep it a buck. Of course, they're gonna send it there, quote unquote, organically. Yeah. Readers are discussing a New York Times opinion piece that argues that classic cartoon characters, such as Pepé Le Pew and Speedy Gonzales, popularized negative stereotypes and normalized forced entry culture. Bullshit. Particularly Speedy Gonzales. I loved Speedy Gonzales as a kid. I thought he was the best because he had a superpower, and he was always just he was always just dipping on a cat, and Speedy Gonzales is a G. Love that dude. I'm not Mexican, so therefore my opinion doesn't apparently matter. But yeah, Speedy Gonzales, leave Speedy alone. All right, andale, arriba, opa, I'm just going. And Pepé Le Pew, once again, they never show her, or they rarely show her reciprocating any affection towards him, with him acting in such an aggressive manner. So it really just completely undercuts his argument. But let's keep going. The author of the idiotic article doubled down on his horrible take. So the gentleman that we have is Charles M. Blow, who is quote unquote black. And old. I don't know if you guys are looking up. Let me point it out for you right quick, because here's apparently a photo of him. So you can see that he has white in his beard. Why, as an old man, more than likely alphabetical, why are you, why is this even a concern? Don't you have bigger or more important things to worry about? But no, of course not, because it's about attacking the American culture. Thanks, Obama. Right-wing blogs are mad because I said Pepé Le Pew added to forced entry culture. Let's see. He grabs and kisses a girl kisses a girl stranger repeatedly without consent and against her will, and it's never portrayed, and it's maybe rarely, I don't know, they probably hooked up, but I haven't seen every single Pepé Le Pew, but I can pretty much, for the most part, it's never portrayed as, he's never really portrayed as something welcoming to the woman. You know what I'm saying? Like the portrayal that we just witnessed, right? She's running away. She's no. Don't be that aggressive. That's really the message to be taken from this. But here we go with these internet weirdos, man. She struggles mightily to get away from him, but he won't release her. He locks a door to prevent her from escaping. Okay, this is, once again, These things were created in like the 60s and 70s, a completely different time, a completely different worldview. And so to approach it with 2021 eyes is horseshit. To approach anything with 2021 eyes that was made way before 2021 is horseshit. Okay, I'm gonna read this. This helped teach boys that no didn't really mean no, that it was part of the game, the starting line of a power struggle. It taught overcoming a woman's strenuous, even physical objections was normal, adorable, funny. They didn't even give the woman the ability to speak. Oh, my Lord. Yo. Yo, oh man, see, this is what happens when people got too much time and literally nothing better to do and think like women. Because real talk, once again, she's not taking to it, and it doesn't paint him in the light as being wrong. And that's where a lot of the comedy comes in from her trying to get away from him, which does not send a signal that, oh, no really doesn't mean no. Let me tell you something. I can't tell you how many females that like the chase as well. Okay, there is a chase to interpersonal relationships where, you know, hey, I really want you, and there's a level, particularly when it comes to women at the biological level, they want to be desired, they want to be chased. It's a big part of the reason why so many, you know, feminists are so determined to get hot chicks out of the way, because they want to be the only thing left standing so they could possibly be chased, when in reality, it just doesn't work like that. It really doesn't work like that. And that's something that I believe the Pepé Le Pew cartoon highlights. It never shows him really in a virtuous light, like, oh, this is how you're supposed to act, because of the female's reaction, who's usually a cat that has paint down her back. But this is really, really ridiculous, and Charles Blow needs to be embarrassed. All right, you should not, and I'm not talking about, oh, go and shame the man or go and no, none of that crap. What I'm saying is that your testosterone, your testicles should be saying, hey bro, like this doesn't even begin to make sense, any logical sense. But I can't help but feel like this man knows the intimate touch of another dude. So thusly he has that female mindset, and it's all emotions and not an ounce of logic to be found, as we're witnessing. Mr. Chavez, you're 100% correct. If you were radicalized in any way by a cartoon skunk, maybe, just maybe, the problem is you. Or, as we like to say over here, it's a you problem. Plus, during said cartoon's run, the roles were reversed multiple times. See, I mean, really, Pepé Le Pew and really sent a Merry Melody cartoon Technicolor where she's like at him and he's pulling away from her. So, you know, teaching the skunk the error's way. Of course, the journal purposefully ignored that to accomplish his hit piece. And once again, this, like I said, I'm pretty sure that this guy knows the intimate touch of another man because of how he's, because they stay mad. It amuses me. Slay queen. That's right, queen. With a freaking white beard. Yeah, slay queen. Oh, whoa, ding, 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 misogynist. Well, hello there. How's it going? Just like racists and homophobes will defend to the death their right to exercise their harm, and to in fact excuse the harm as harmless. Yes, because you know what? If a cartoon is what drives you to go out and really violate another human being, it wasn't the cartoon, it was you. It's called personal accountability, okay? And you know how we know this is because millions of other guys watch those cartoons and we don't go out and physically force ourselves upon women. So, yeah, like, Blow is the proper last name now, isn't it? So Mr. Blow has a little bit of a history here. Let's before we wrap this up, let's go see what else he's said. How white women use themselves as instruments of terror. There are too many noose-necked, charred bodies and drowned souls for them to deny knowing precisely what they are doing. Wow. Once again, boys, you cannot tell me that this individual does not know what the intimate touch of another man feels like. Anyways, boys, this is ridiculous, but it is something that I've figured, hey, you know, saying content's content, right? I mean, how ridiculous are we going to get? I mean, we got at least another 3 years. Let's see where we continue to go, huh? With that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss it a like. Dislike, go ahead and do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub. If you enjoy my fantastic voice, you want to get videos like this every single day, share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Patreon as well. Links in the description. And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? This is a pretty... There we go. It's pretty darn ridiculous what they've decided to, you know, really focus on, particularly an outlet like the New York Times. But, I mean, when you're so deep into this left, you know, super socialist, commie, you know, liberal mindset and not doing critical thinking, I mean, what else can you really attack outside of a cartoon, outside of cartoon characters, you know, fictional characters, you know, like this is fiction, my dude. Why are you even, like, this was somebody's art, leave it the hell alone. But of course not, because this was a huge part of American culture, and that's what they've been coming after ever since, you know, Trump beat Obama. But you may disagree. That's what my comment section's for. Until the next one.
Men